Adult when you were younger? First, I wanted to be an illustrator for books. And then second, I wanted to be a fashion designer. And then I wanted to be in fashion business management. And then I ended up in finance and business. Oh my gosh. Only if you guys could see what I see. If you guys only saw what I saw. Ooh. 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 How much money would y'all pay to, okay, how much would you guys pay to be a fly in the wall that is following me around this whole year, since the year started, this 2023, how much money would you pay to be a fly on the wall? To be a fly on the wall and see everything that went down. $0.01, period. $1, period. Free 99. $2, period. That's the highest I've seen. Zilch, nada. Not a dime, not a dang thing. 1 cent. Care. Somebody said $78,000. Negative $30,000, 50 cents. $1. So y'all would pay no money. Nada. Zero. Zip. $1 million to be a fly on the wall. $230. Hey, you guys are so funny. 100K. Somebody would pay 100K to be a fly on the wall that follows me around. Okay. Okay. But would you guys spill the tea? That's the question. Double tap on the live so we can get to 200K and bring on a guest, but would you guys spill the tea? Would you as a fly spill the tea? Somebody said, duh. What tea? That tea. That tea right there, just kidding. For those who know, only the ones that were here would know. But yeah, spill the tea. Spill the tea. Ooh, yeah. If you drop it before you burn. Mm-hmm. Every red for free. Okay, Olivia, what is your favorite comfort snack? Comfort snack? What the heck is a comfort snack? I don't even know what that is for real. But if I would just say my favorite snack, it would have to be like ice cream or cookies. Well, that's not even, I don't even really do that often. I would say that's my favorite like treat. Snack. I really love kettle cooked jalapeno chips. So good. Kettle cooked jalapeno chips. Chippies. Is it cold there, babe? It's just cold in the in here because we have to get AC on because of the sundown. Ooh, people emotionally eat, LOL. Yeah, I used to do that. I do that. You going definitely need gum after those chips. I love them. Those things are addictive. That's what I'm saying, Yaya. That's what I'm saying. Those jalapeno kettle cooked chips are addicting. Double tap the live, y'all, so we can get to 200K or 40K there. So let's do it. So let's do it. Let's do it, do it, do it, do it now. Period. Somebody knows the founder's daughter. I love that. Tell her to hook me up. Give me a lifetime supply. Just kidding. Okay. I don't mind, I don't mind. Over you, but yeah. Mood. Me when there's no music. Me when there is music. This is what I expect when I say tap the live. Y'all, when y'all tap in the live, thank you for that, by the way. And we're at 200K. Thank you. Let's bring it to 1,000 shares. Let's bring it to 1,000 shares. Y'all paying $1 to be a fly on the wall. I don't even know if y'all can see that, but I feel I know too much already. Somebody said I'll just disguise myself as a window cleaner. Y'all, as you disguise yourself as a window cleaner. Don't need to be a fly on the wall when you're a window cleaner, right? But you can't hear the conversations unless you find some sort of way. I'd spill all of it for free. I'll spill it in a psych class. Well, would y'all go on vacations to different countries? We are. We will. We will. We just not in that season right now. We in that grind season, earning our leisure season. Let's see the outfit of the day. Okay. Dropping for you, baby. Where's my shoes? Oh, baby. Yeah. My boy at Purple Wolf getting dressed in the room. What color is he wearing tonight? You guys shall wait and see. Ha. What? If you could only talk to one person in your life, what would that be and why? If I could only talk to one person in my life, that would be my king. Why? It's because he's the funniest person to talk to. Okay, first of all, he's like the best person to talk to in a lot of scenarios and situations, and also he's the funniest person to talk to, and also he's the most, I feel like, most motivating person to talk to, the most inspirational person to talk to, he's just the most fun to talk to be honest. Out of all the people I know in my life, he's like overall best communicator and conversationalist. He's just so funny. He cracks me up. Miss Vickers is the best. Chip. Kidding me? What hairstyle are you thinking about next? You guys should wait and see. But no, I'm getting bohemian braids. Bohemian braids again. I'm excited. For the summertime. He's selecting a song. Hopefully it's a good song. Can y'all play Summer Walker tonight? That's something I would do, but the chances of him playing Summer Walker is like, there's like a 99.9% chance that he's not gonna play Summer Walker. Can you start doing more vlogs of your day to day? Absolutely. I'm gonna be doing a week of my life on my YouTube channel. You should try wigs. You'll look nice with them. I appreciate it, but not right now. I would not want to do that, to be honest. Y'all tapping the screen. How was work today? It was amazing. It was productive. Had a meeting today. In-person meeting. I met with somebody on my team.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just
Let's get amped up, man. Come on, come on, come on. Hey man, for those of y'all that know, that was the hardest line in the history of rap at that time in 2005 or 6. 50 Bentley Some of y'all know, y'all was walking around school and college saying 50 Bentley That was the coldest line of the decade. Shout out to 50 Cent.
50
Bentley Alright baby, let's get this show started. Y'all got me fired up today, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Games, bro. Let the games begin.
Oh my gosh. Let the games begin. Too funny. Bentley. Okay, let's just do. Oh, girl. No. Too much. Ooh, we're gonna bring in Nelly.
Hi guys.
I know we was playing the jams tonight, y'all.
Hello. John, Olivia, anyone?
Oh, hello. Give me a second.
Somebody said I took a trip to the 70s with that suit looking like a rejected Temptations member. Hey man, I look good. Hey, I look good. If I'm in Temptations, I sing you right out your drawers, girl. Come on.
Hello.
Hi.
What up?
How y'all doing?
We feeling good. How you feeling? What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Nelly and I'm from Boston. I'm feeling good tonight.
Good. Would you be in a poly relationship?
No, I would not.
All right. What's your question?
So, my first question is for Olivia. I don't think this question has been asked before, so I wanted to ask Olivia, what are your thoughts on the red pill community? So, when I say red pill, think Andrew Tate, Kevin Samuels, and Fresh and Fit.
I think points are like they actually make sense, but I think there's some that I do not agree with.
Can you give an example of one of their, if you can think of one at the top of your head, of one of their ideologies that you don't necessarily agree with?
Their ideologies that I don't necessarily agree with. I think what's his name? What's his name? Fresh? The skinnier one. The skinnier light skin one. Oh, that's Fit. Okay, so Fit, I heard he made a book that's like women don't deserve better or something like that.
It says women deserve less.
Oh, do women deserve less?
And if you don't know, babe, like bet you do, like, you know what I mean? It's a very powerful thing. So.
Yes, women deserve less.
Okay.
And I don't know what the book is about, but just with the title within itself, I don't believe in that.
So you would say you're 50-50 with the red pill community?
I wouldn't say I'm 50-50. I would say that I actually agree with a lot of what they're saying. A lot of the things that they're saying are valid. Like how I feel like women are a bit delusional in their dating standards. I'm just gonna say it.
Can I add to this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I actually think that the red pill community, the intentions are good. I just don't like the way they go about it. I disagree with actually a lot of the things that they say. For instance, when people don't like to do business with women, me personally, I would prefer to do business with women than like men. Just my 2 cents. Men tend to have like a lot of like ego, and it makes us good because it wants us to go do things, but it prevents us from doing other things like teaming up with people. And then I think a lot of the stuff is overblown, and some of it can kind of like spew. And I don't think they mean it that way. I'm not saying Andrew Tate means it that way. I'm not saying any of these guys mean it that way. I'm just saying the whole movement. Sometimes I feel like neglect the fact that like a woman's behavior is just a reflection of her man's leadership. So I'm a big believer in that guys are leaders in relationships. I do believe that. There's some stuff that I do disagree with when people are like, oh, I want a relationship that's just open on my side. I can do whatever I want and the girl has to be loyal to me. I think that makes absolutely no sense. I think it's incredibly selfish. But, you know, I do think that they are just telling men at the core message is to tell men to improve on themselves and focus on themselves and becoming the best version of themselves and don't chase women. Right. And so I will say that I agree that women can be, I don't want to say delusional, but they can be deluded sometimes. And, but I think men are more delusional, especially this day and age. Like you have guys that are like just regular dudes. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with being a regular dude, but it's like, bro, you're trying to get a bad girl and like Drake's in this girl's DMs. What the like, why do you think she's gonna like talk to you, bro? Like, and people don't realize that. It's like if you're gonna, everybody want to have the beautiful woman until it comes to until it's time to have a beautiful woman and do what it takes. And a lot of guys just can't handle that pressure. So I just wanted to add that.
Okay. Yeah, because speaking of like what you just said, I recall you saying, because I watch you guys like almost every single night. I recall you saying that Andrew Tate was a great guy on your IG live,
Yeah.
and that he's moving towards traditional values and gender roles. And you just said it yourself.
You never saw me say that on my. I've never publicly spoken about Andrew Tate on my platform. I think you might have been seeing somebody else.
No, I could assure you that you said that Andrew Tate was a great guy.
Assure me that I never said that ever once on my Instagram.
Okay. Moving on to my next question. I wanted to ask Olivia that because you like to prioritize purity, female purity, and low body counts and stuff like that. So I wanted to ask your opinion on the hypersexualization of women in the media. So think like Hollywood, rap music, social media. Do you
Man,
condemn it? Do you support it? I'm asking Olivia.
um,
Do you find it empowering? Like, how do you feel about it, Olivia?
I don't find it empowering at all. And I feel like a woman that's beautiful, a woman that's bad, a woman that's she knows she doesn't have to like feel like she has to show that. She just like be that beautiful feminine person, right? And a lot of people
Mm.
feel like they have to show their bodies off to, say that, hey, I'm sexy, hey, I'm this, that, and the other, when in actuality, like, if you just operated like from your best self and being your best self and not so much like less purpose driven and less pleasure less pleasure driven, then you could definitely just like get better results with your dating life. But I just don't believe in it.
So, my question is because you say that you don't support it, um, how do you feel about when Sean basically shares your sex life and sexually degrades you and Shanice on the live? It's just my opinion, Sean. You may not interpret it that way. This is just how I interpret it. It's my reality, as you like to say. Because he said that you guys have, intercourse about 4 to 5 times a day, and you had a total of 16 orgasms in less than 24 hours, and that was on June 10th, Sean, if you don't recall that.
so saying she
Um,
has 16 orgasms is sexually degrading her.
I would think so because
That would be
me
Also,
personally,
so.
I think
Listen, there's a lot of women in the comments that want to be degraded that way. They want to have 16 orgasms in a year. Some of them won't have that this year.
sure, but me personally, when I think of a high value woman based on, conventional standards, I don't think it's a woman who is respectful, like publicly on a public platform in front of thousands of people. I can't recall any business owners who talk about their intercourse publicly like that in
Mhm.
explicit detail. So I just think, like Olivia, isn't that a little bit contradictory because you're a man kind of makes you seem like this salacious individual on live?
I'm sorry, I did not get the question. So was that
Salacious means like sexually deviant, like you enjoy to have sex, very like nymphomaniac.
There's nothing wrong with enjoying sex,
yep.
especially if you have a divine spiritual connection. Listen, man, ladies, do not DM me if you don't want to get your back blew out every day. Because one of the biggest mistakes that I made in my last relationship was not shooting that thing up every day like I should. And fellas, it's your duty to hit that booty. All right? It's your duty to hit that booty, especially if you're in a relationship. Girls need daily orgasms. I said it and I stand on it. And any queen that come in my life, prepare when we are in a relationship, I'm gonna blow your back out every day. Every day.
Okay, so Olivia, yeah. So how do you feel about how when Sean shares
Sean
your
Adams for president. Young men, it's your duty to hit that booty. Vote for Sean Adams 2032.
y'all done? So Olivia, how do you feel about it? Like when Sean talks about your guys' sex life?
Oh my god.
Listen, guys, if you're in a relationship, man, hit that booty every day. Listen, I don't know a single girl on this planet that does not want to have an orgasm every single day. Every day.
Yeah. It's great. It's great
It's
to
one of the
have,
biggest
it's great
mistakes
to
that I
have
made.
healthy. It's
Listen,
great to
I
have
know
a
you.
healthy.
Go ahead,
It's great to
baby.
have it's great to have, a great sex life and everything. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it being shipped. I'm asking Olivia and I'm waiting for the answer. How do you feel about when Sean talks about your sex life in explicit detail in front of thousands of people, even though you don't enjoy the overt sexualization of women in the media?
Love. I explicit is different. Like explicit is actually knowing
OnlyFans.
yeah, like
Explicit is only. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
yeah.
How do you? I'm looking for an emotion.
Explicit is
An
knowing the
emotion.
details of the dirty.
Go to IG, y'all. Sean _T_Adams. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
talk about We don't talk about anything super crazy like that. We don't promote that. Only thing we just did was say that, hey, we had
The results.
It was a result.
It's a result.
I haven't said anything. It was just a result. And honestly, I think more if we talked about this more, it will prevent people from having the terrible experiences that they have.
Exactly.
Because how many girls have went to the club or went out or went to a party, or you talk to a guy, you see this, go on a couple dates, and then it's just 2 minutes of heaven and that's it. And you just go from dude to dude to dude to dude to dude, and you never get the nourishment that you actually like need. I think it's something that's like important. And I think that people need to understand that when you guys are just out here giving your body to any and every guy, it's kind of traumatizing. Like you're giving away you're supposed to be temple. Like that.
Sean, you don't even wear condoms. You don't
Here's
even
the
wear
thing.
condoms.
Here's the thing. Trauma will prevent you from connecting with yourself, and trauma will prevent you from being able to connect with other people. And it probably leads to the poor results. So that's the whole point. I think people can learn. I think we should be more authentic. I think people should be more transparent. But we live in a cupcake world where you're not supposed to talk about money. You're not supposed to talk about fitness. Where you're not supposed to talk about sex. I think it's funny that you come here talking to me about saying she has 16 orgasms when we have people that literally promote all their stuff and the internet literally butt naked. You can't find one single photo of Olivia looking crazy out here. Please stop.
I don't think she's crazy looking or anything, but if you verbalize it, it's practically the same thing because we know a bit of your private life that we really didn't need to know. So Olivia, do you think that when he talks about you like that, like he says that you have all these orgasms and that you like to get freaky and you like to get down, do you think that's an accurate representation of you, who you are as a young lady and a business owner? Because that imagery can affect potential clients, people who want to be in your circle. So how do you feel about that as a business owner? Supposedly, allegedly.
Stop it. Oh my
15.
gosh. First of all, I represent a lot of things. I don't just represent me as a businesswoman. I represent me as a queen. I represent me as, contributing to a family. We represent life, living our best life, living our most successful versions of our life. And
I said you, not we, I said you specifically. So you as a young lady,
okay.
like
Then I can just literally change the word to me because it's the same thing.
And when you're in a relationship, you give up the I's and the me's for we's.
Yeah, but her business, she's the business owner of her business, correct? So
Yeah,
I asked if that
what's
representation reflects her.
What's my wire coming tomorrow, babe? How much is it? What did I just say?
When did we start talking about finances, Sean?
19. What did I say? I said we are getting paid this amount of money tomorrow. Didn't I say that?
Yes,
did you do anything to contribute to that deal?
No.
That's all me. And I said we. This is what we're getting paid tomorrow. Didn't I say that?
Yes, okay.
I's and no me's for the we's, man.
I agree. In a relationship, it should be we, but that doesn't align with the question that I asked. I can repeat the question, Olivia, if you need further clarification.
We wouldn't be having this conversation.
Olivia, so I can repeat the question if you need further clarification.
Yeah.
So the question is, Sean talks about your sex life publicly. Do you think that is an accurate representation? Sorry, I'm reading off of something. An accurate representation of who you are as a young lady and a business owner, because it can affect potential clientele and people in your circle. So how do you feel about it?
But if somebody doesn't want to do business with me because I've had 16 orgasms, that you don't want to do business with me. At the end of the day, I think it represents me as what you just said, because you keep saying businesswoman, but you're also not saying a family woman.
Ooh.
Like, you're not saying that. So family comes along with that. It's not just about businesswoman. It's also business, family.
That's why I said young lady. That's why I said young lady.
Yes, okay, exactly. It's the same thing. It's the same, like, it all comes together.
Okay. And then my next question is, it's for you, Olivia, again. Was it your choice? Like, was it your proposition to Sean to start calling him king?
No.
Whose idea was it?
Proposition, you mean like, what does that mean? Like
was it?
You don't know what that means?
So you're laughing at her because she is uneducated. Why don't you just educate her instead of like trying to laugh at her? Because I can sit up here and laugh at you, but I'm not gonna do that. So
You
with
can
that
if you
being said,
like.
With that being said, a proposition, it means like a suggestion. Now it was your choice. That wasn't something that's forced upon you, but it was my proposition. I was like, hey, what do you think of this? Remember? I was like, what do you think of this? I was like this.
I like it.
And that was that. Of course, that's like her choice. But if she didn't make that choice, then we probably wouldn't be together. And by the way, I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman calling her king a king. If you're a queen, why would you not want to date your equal? Because when I see her, I'm like, hey, what's going on, my queen? What's going on, my this? And if you guys knew what I want her to become, you guys would think that I'm crazy because I think that this woman is divinely powerful. Divinely powerful. I think she has a lot of room for growth, and I'm not going to ever stop pushing her towards her potential.
So Sean, you compare the word king to like bae, right? Like that's what you see it as, right?
I call that's whatever. You know what I mean? But in my experience, women will call you whatever you want them to call it, whatever you want.
So I have a clip that I want to show, and it's Olivia didn't call you king, and you wanted to correct her. So I'm just gonna play it
All
in
right,
case you
yes,
don't
I'm gonna
remember
say
it.
what I already know. Like, okay, what's wrong with that?
I just want to show you guys the clip and then ask a question about it. I'm really not trying to paint on a narrative. I know how you are, Sean. I watch you
You
all
are
the
trying to
time.
paint
I
a
just have a
narrative, but
question.
you're painting a narrative on something that we agree with. She calls me king.
Okay, but just explain this, please.
She didn't say king, and I corrected her.
No. Wait, what? Ask another question. Okay. So, yes, my king.
So
Appleberry one, man. That's gotta be Appleberry one
nah, that's
clip.
my account. That's my
That's
account,
gotta be
actually.
Appleberry one clip, right?
That's my account, Sean. That's
No,
mine. Olivia
yeah,
promises.
that's Appleberry one, bro.
Yeah.
That's Appleberry one. That's Appleberry
hmm
one. That's gotta be
No, that's
Appleberry
me,
one.
Sean.
Huh?
That's me. I posted
No,
that video.
that's
Go on my
Appleberry one.
page.
I don't believe it. Only Appleberry one makes clips that funny. Yo,
No, that's me.
you guys go follow Appleberry one. Olivia Appleberry one. She is so funny. The funniest clips you'll ever see in your life. If you really did make that clip, that's a good job. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
So Olivia, why? Because me personally, if I call my significant other babe and I don't say okay, babe, one time, he's not gonna correct me and be like, excuse me, because that's just weird. That's like I'm a dog and I'm getting trained. So can you explain as to why you needed to say okay, king, instead of just okay?
She didn't need to do anything. That's just
I asked Olivia.
okay. I can interject anytime I want.
I agree, but I'm looking for her answer really.
Listen, I highly respect him, and at the end of the day, I want to say my king. He deserves to be called my king.
Mm-hmm. And ladies,
So you're okay with him correcting you like that? Like,
Oh yeah,
even if you're just
give me correction. If there's something I need to correct, then correct me on it. I
is
will
that
take
something
that.
that really needs to be corrected though?
What?
Is that something that really needs to be corrected though? Like just a passing okay, like you're just saying okay and it has to be okay, my king. Like that's something that really needs to be corrected.
But at the end of the day, when you are in a partnership, in a relationship, it's not about what you want. It's about also what they want. And he wants to also be called king, and I want to give him that respect because I value him. He deserves to be to feel, the most honored and also to feel the most respected. So why would I not give him that?
I mean, it didn't seem like you were trying to disrespect him. I'm actually just trying to like,
I'm not
see
saying
why
that.
he
I'm
doesn't.
not saying
you're literally
it's
trying to
great.
like push a narrative, but here's the thing you fail to realize, and this is what I understand. Any woman, doesn't matter if she's 22, 20, or 40 or 50, when she's in the presence of divine masculinity, when she's in the presence of a man that she truly respects, trusts, and admires, she's gonna be submissive to him. Women want to submit, and what y'all fail to realize is the doctors, the lawyers, the smarter the woman is, the more they actually like to be submissive. And when they
Do you have a citation for any of
excuse
this?
me, excuse me, when they actually get a taste of masculine energy, they actually eat it. Like, I would never sit up here and disrespect my queen. Like everybody has different boundaries, everybody has this, but most women would love to be with a man that they actually look at as a king. Women love to please their man. Like you can sit up here and say all this stuff, but women love to please their man. Like period. Like if she's with a man that she loves, respects, and admires, women absolutely love to please their man. Like Guys, I've dated doctors, I've dated lawyers, I've dated all type of stuff, and like, man, if that drives you crazy, you guys, man, I got some stories for y'all, but that's neither here nor there, because gotta keep it playing.
All right, and I have another question for Olivia, and then I have one more question for Sean, and then I'm done. So Olivia, you said that you're not working in your business, but you're working on your business, and then I think you gave some examples the other night of how you're doing that. So because you're a business owner, as I presume, um, what is your team doing if you're not working in your business?
Yeah, so they can actually produce and do business by themselves. They have their licenses, they can facilitate business without me. I'm just more kind of like helping them with business as well and training them as well. But they can still produce.
Okay, so can you give me some more examples as how you are working on your business rather than in your business,
Yeah,
just
like
so I can get a
I'm working on projects that I don't want to get too much detail about, but I'm working on projects where I am learning systems and I am going to be able to streamline my business more from the skills I developed from the projects that I'm doing and just use what I learned from there, bring it on over to scale. My team, which is my ultimate goal for my business.
So, do you control this team, or are you just a part of the team?
No, like I lead the team.
You lead the team, right? So, if you're leading the team, don't they need to consult with the leader to be able to do all the things? that-
I completely took myself out of it. That's not what I'm saying at all. I
So
still
then, why did you stop promoting? Why did you stop promoting 2 cents?
because they could produce with or without me.
But you still don't want to, shout out your business. Like I
Oh yeah,
thought you were this like ambitious
I'm still
girl.
gonna be doing that for sure. I'm still gonna be doing that, and I'm actually in the works of continuing that now. I talked to my girl this week, so we're gonna make sure to iron out the details and just execute from there.
Interesting. And Sean, I have my last question for you, even though you don't seem very happy with me.
No,
So,
why would I not be happy with you? Go ahead. What's your question?
so, based on a couple Google searches, this is backed up by research. Trust me, I have sources for this and citations. I know that your previous mentor, Dylan Cadullo, is into Scientology, as well as your favorite man ever, Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
And I know that both you and Dylan have Scientology books on your bookshelves from when you guys give us little house tours. So I wanted to ask if you define yourself as a Scientologist and what your opinions are on Scientology.
I think Scientology is not a religion, it's an applied philosophy. I do not define myself as a Scientologist. I repeat, I do not define myself as a Scientologist, but I don't think that it's like bad. Especially one thing the internet has taught me is like anytime you see bad stuff on the internet, you can't really like believe it. You kind of got to look and read it for like yourself. Um, and I think they have some, pretty good books. Some of the books are very, very interesting. I know a lot of like really super successful people use a lot of like the material for like business.
Yeah, I would say a lot of people who have a lot of money like Scientology, which is pretty interesting, but you know, that's just conspiracy, right? And also, I just have one more question, Sean. What do you think on Grant Cardone?
I mean, anybody that knows when you're in business and you start making money, you're gonna get like lawsuits. Like it just comes with the territory. Guys, when you start making, you can be guys. You guys don't understand, man. Like when you get super successful, lawsuits come with like the territory. Like it just is one of those things.
Hmm. Well, thank you for adding me to the live. Those were all my questions.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Mhm.
Oh, really good. Okay. Emily Fernandez. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What? Can you turn your camera on?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay,
There
hi.
you go. Hi. What's your name? Where are you from?
Emily, and I'm from Dallas.
Oh, such a bimbo.
Okay, I have a few questions on like 2 different topics.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
Take your time, my queen.
Y'all in the comments are funny.
You got a nice voice.
Thank you.
She's like, I know. Thank you.
Okay, so I have like some questions on different topics. One is
Yeah.
more
No,
like
no. That's not how this goes. What's your name? Where you from?
she asked me that in the beginning and I
But I'm
answered.
asking you that now. I'm a little slow. Sometimes I need it again. And plus your voice is so nice, we gotta do it twice. So this is the part where you tell me your name and where you from.
Emily, and I'm from Dallas.
Dallas. Okay, would you be in a poly relationship?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay. She said that with authority. No. You said that like this. No. All right. With that being said, let's go. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. What's your questions?
Okay, so like I said, I have questions for like 2 different topics. The first is more like relationship and family, and the next is more like financial and business. So honestly, the first couple questions are more directed towards Olivia being a woman and potentially a future mother. So, and hopefully you don't like take these personal, I guess, but these are just my questions when I watch your lives. So one of the things Sean had said was when he has 7 queens and you guys have kids, that he's not going to be able to be there physically as much as, I guess, someone that's in a monogamous relationship, correct?
Such a moment. I ain't changing no damn diapers.
Okay. So, do you agree with what he said when he said like depression can be treated with like going to the gym and stuff like that?
Yes, I do.
Do
I
you
truly
think
do.
that's circumstantial or that's just how it is?
It's not just the gym. It's not just the gym. It's about being purpose driven, and it's about just focusing on things that really other than yourself. Like honestly, not about other than yourself, but it's about bettering yourself. And I feel like how you do one thing is how you do everything. So once you do one thing, it's just gonna compound in your life, and mentally, that's just gonna make you better. It's like a compound effect.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is like specifically if you're having children, if you potentially had a child that was disabled and you were home or your child was going through stuff like being in the NICU, and if you were having to take care of that child, I don't believe going to the gym would help with depression because you would be focused on your child, correct?
No, because knowing our mindset, we pride ourselves on our self-talk during times of adversity.
Yeah.
So if we had a special needs child, we would literally take care of it. Obviously, also have help, but just use it as an example to show others struggling with that same pain how to overcome it, how to deal with it, and how to make the best of the situation. That's just how we roll.
Okay, so if you found out during your pregnancy that your child did have a disability, would you terminate? No?
It depends on what. It depends on when you say disability. What do you mean?
I mean, autism, dwarfism, stuff like that.
Oh no.
So you feel like you would be prepared to be in front of the public eye no matter what challenges you may face?
I think I face a lot of challenges. I'm gonna continue to face
You
challenges,
do, because your
and
child
I
will
don't
also.
listen. I don't run. I don't hide. I don't do nothing. I would literally take on that challenge. I would embrace it, and I would use that pain. I would overcome it, and then I would teach others how I did it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. But my next question is more like financial based. Are you considered self-employed since you don't have like an employer?
I don't know what I am. So maybe I'm employed. Maybe I'm on the book of sugar. I don't know if I'm here, there, or anywhere.
I mean, that has to be something you know when you file taxes. You have to.
Like I don't listen, man. I don't know if I'm on the booger sugar. I don't know if I'm here. I don't know if I'm there. As a matter of fact, I don't even run a business. She doesn't even run a business. It's all made up. We're just TikTokers.
Okay, well, the reason I was asking is you guys
I don't
stated.
know.
Why do you have to be disrespectful to me but no one
Really
else?
disrespectful.
Okay. So, for instance, you guys said you don't have savings right now, but you combine your incomes with like your investments and stuff like that. So, my question was one, how would you pay your taxes? Would you like file them together? Or if you don't have a savings and you're self-employed, why would you not have money saved up to pay your taxes when you're getting a substantial amount of money?
Yeah, that's a good question. And for us, you can pay your taxes a lot of different ways. You can pay them quarterly. For me, I rather do it weekly, so that way I don't have to worry about a large tax bill at the end of the year. As far as us filing taxes together, it's our first year dating, so we haven't done that yet. We got an S corp, so I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there this year. As far as filing together, we haven't filed together. As far as how she's filed her taxes last year, just like a specialist, right? And they just kind of take care of everything. You just kind of do
Did you file as self-employed last year?
what?
I asked her if she filed as self-employed last year since she filed her taxes.
No, I did it through my business.
Okay. And then since you guys have like combined investments, who decides what you invest in? Are you guys invested in stocks or more like businesses and products? Or what are you investing in? And also like, are your assets in both your names or is it specifically one person's name?
I don't know. It could be here, it could be there. With all due respect to TikTok, I'm not going to say that. I've seen some pretty destructive things, and I don't really want to talk about our portfolio or that because these people are they just try to like destroy our lives. So I just, especially when you invest money with people, you know what I mean? Like I wish I could be more transparent with you on that, but I'm not going to do that just because, when we have invested, it's been in deals with other people as well.
But when you say like you're a financial advisor and
I
you
never in my
educate
life said
people,
I was a financial advisor.
did you like compare yourself to a wealth advisor at one point?
Oh no, you watching too many clips. I'm a businessman.
So when you mentor people, are you not mentoring them on how to invest their money?
No, because I wouldn't say I'm an expert on investing money. I may show them the main thing I'll show them is to the extent that I've done investing, which is making how to get cash flow. I'm new to investing. So with that being said, I'm getting my first check from an investment on the 1st of August, and it's not even that much. It's gonna be a $7,500 check. It's getting paid $7,500 a month. I'm newer to investing. Some people may be like, "Damn, I wish I was getting a $7,500 paycheck every month." My main thing that I mentor people in is how to make money online, how to have a good mindset, and then how to basically make the first, like, help people get product market fit, make those, I know it sounds large, but first.
I guess like the reason I was asking is I also pay my taxes quarterly and I have a trust fund. So I have wealth advisors that I work with the bank. So I was kind of wondering like, do you guys work with an accountant and other people that help you decide what to invest in? And do you have like a lawyer that has a paid retainer?
Yeah, I have a couple lawyers. We got an asset lawyer. We got a lawyer on standby for anything, and then we also got one that protects us civilly. And then as far as sitting down with an accountant, no, I haven't accumulated much wealth. So money's not money to me until I'm making $1 million a month. Like I want to scale my business. I put everything into my business. I'm a big Grant Cardone fan. This is what he says: invest in yourself, invest in the business. Once the business is crushing it, then invest in real estate. So I've invested in myself, I've invested in my business. And since I'm in like the coaching space, I just go and get a lot of mentorship. Like I spent over $600,000 on mentorship in the last like couple years.
So it's more like personal investments, not so much as like stocks. It's more like stuff that you don't necessarily need advice on. You're just investing on yourself to make yourself a better person or a better businessman.
Right? For me, I want to make $1 million a month. When I buy real estate, I don't want to go buy one door. I want to go buy a fucking apartment building. I want to go buy 64 units. I want to go buy 300 units. I don't want to do no small stuff that's going to create a headache. Because like here's the thing. This is the thing. People try to invest money. They buy a little stupid ass duplex or fourplex, and then now you got 4 people calling you every day, and you gotta manage that. You gotta fix stuff. You gotta hire. I don't want to deal with that. It's a headache. I'm gonna do all that to make $3,000 a month profit. That's stupid. So for me, I'd rather just learn to make $1 million a month. When I'm making $1 million a month, I can go buy a $10 million apartment complex, afford to pay somebody 8% to manage it, so I can focus on my business.
I agree with that. That's why I was saying, like, for instance, you don't really have to deal with anybody except for yourself, potentially an advisor or stuff like that to learn it. Like, you don't have employees or someone else. Like, you just have the stock market paying you, and you can use the money it makes and save the principal. That's like the goal or what my wealth advisors advise me on.
Yeah, here's my thing, and that's a strategy. I just don't know a lot of wealth advisors that are truly wealthy. I've never met a wealth advisor that's a billionaire. $1 million doesn't impress me. Like $1 million, if you are $1 million, if you can't make $1 million in today's age, I kind of look at that's like your fault. The information is out there. It's like so easy to to make $1 million nowadays. So for me, we want to go for $1 billion, right? And I'm not saying everybody has to do that. I'm not saying we're better. That's just our goal, and we don't want to do it for us. We want to do it for you guys. We want to help the single moms. We want to help college students. We want to help families. We want to help women. We want to help people all over the planet. And to help people, you need money. So we want to get to billions so we can help more people. All right. So with that being said, it's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Everybody has their way. I would personally, I'm not going to invest into the stock market until I'm making until I'm worth at least 100 million. Because I'm not going to invest in something that doesn't give me like cash flow. I personally think that where things are going right now, it's about to be influencers who move and transition into private equity is where billionaires are coming from. If you look at Alex Hormozy, he's going to become a billionaire by putting out so much information and getting companies to $3 million. And once people get there, they're going to be begging to work with him, and they give him 10 to 25% in the company. And he's going to have a whole portfolio of companies worth billions of dollars. So for me, I think businesses and things that cut you a check every month are things that I just prefer because cash flow is freedom. The stock market does like nothing for you. I think it's cool to get into stock markets because I don't know how much you got invested, but you can, when you have a certain amount of assets, you can take out loans against your assets and it can also offset taxes. That's a cool strategy that people like to implement and people like to do. But as far as investing in the stock market to get rich, I don't think we're going to be touching the stock market until we're worth at least $100 million, which will probably take us about 2 or 3 years.
Right, the stocks are definitely a slow process. And like I said, like I inherited a trust fund, so I'm not the person that initially even invested in stocks. But like I said, I have like wealth advisors that are educating me on it in that sense. But as far as like cash flow, once you do have high enough stocks and money, it does make a certain amount each year, so you don't have to spend the principal. I guess like one of the last questions I have is, do you guys have any paperwork right now that if anything were happen, you would separate who gets what investments and who gets what assets as far as businesses, or is everything co-owned?
As far as that, there's paperwork that we would definitely have to clean up on that, just to be fully transparent. Should
I'm saying, have y'all done it?
No, because that thing hasn't even started cash flowing yet. Like we're like honestly like the way me and Olivia are thinking, and maybe it's just naive, but like Shanice was the only counter intention we had. She was the only question mark. Me and Olivia always knew what was gonna like happen. Like from the day like we kind of like met, like the day we decided like, hey, we're gonna do this, like we just kind of like knew where this was going.
And then, okay, my last question is, if you did decide to marry one of your queens, would you have them sign a prenuptial agreement?
I would never marry one of my queens. Why would I put one?
Okay, I thought.
Why would I put one in a position versus the other? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, so then I know you said you don't have any documents right now as far as that because you're still in the beginning process and your investments are not necessarily making anything. But further down the line, when you have bigger investments and the income, at that point where you're seeing the numbers that you want to see, are you going to protect your side of the assets, or no matter what, it's going to be divided in equally?
Wait. Can you
No,
guys-
I'm not gonna do that. I would never put one. I appreciate you, baby, but I know what she said. I would never give an unfair advantage to one. No, that makes absolutely zero sense. And to be honest, no one individual is bigger than the dream, bigger than the mission, and not even myself. So with that being said, it's about SDR. It's about our mission and our us wanting to impact people. No, I would not do that ever. Under any circumstances would I ever do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. They keep saying, by the way, you're on a show. Is that true?
Yeah.
What show is that?
I did 5 seasons of a show called Little Women Atlanta and Little Women Dallas on Lifetime.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question. First of all, congrats on everything you've done. Congrats on all your success. I appreciate this conversation. It's very enlightening. It's super awesome. How many times, and I want to ask you something, you might get offended, and I don't mean to be offensive, but if it does offend you, whoops. So do you ever get tired of people saying, oh man, I always wanted to fuck a midget?
Yeah. But don't call me a midget. I'm a little person. That's degrading. I know you probably aren't educated on that, but in the sense of respectfully, like in that sense.
All right. So with that being said, like how many times do you get that question?
I'm in like a serious relationship right now, but as far as like growing up, I was always in the public eye. Like I do music and stuff like that. We were always doing performances and at clubs, and like I had music videos with 16 million views. So we got accustomed to it, just like how y'all are like I can't hear you.
Go ahead.
But just how like y'all in the public eye. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
What?
Can you hear
You
us
say
now?
just how we're in the public eye? Go ahead.
Like y'all deal with a lot of criticism and people like judging your life based off what they see on live. That's the same thing I get. So when people see me, some of them might just see me as an entertainer and feel like they can be like, say anything. But yeah, it's very common for people to do that. People have fetishes and all those types of things. But I'm 31, so it is what it is. Like that's cool. You really want to do that with me? Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And then as far as your serious relationship are they a little person or are they like a normal person?
No, he's average height. He does music too.
Dang, interesting. Okay. Um, so with that being said, we appreciate you being on here. I got one more question. You have any advice? I mean, obviously you've been in the public eye. Any advice on how to deal with that? Any tips to be better? Would love your feedback. It's been a great conversation.
For me, I went through, like I said, 5 seasons of reality TV. So going into it, I also got paid. So it was kind of like not necessarily selling out for the money, but it was like in the beginning, there was like production that kind of directed how things were going to go. So y'all are doing what you're doing, but just be careful what image you portray because the internet, everything you say is staying on the internet for however long. So when you have kids, they can still go back and look at it and you'll still have a reputation. Like my daughter's 12 and all of her little friends are in school and they're like, your mom's right cheek and she was on TV. So be prepared for that. But at the end of the day, if you know who you are as a person, don't let it affect you. Like I don't.
Yeah. My kids are going to be very like strong mentally, so I'm not worried about that. And I think it'd be awesome to watch the journey and watch me develop and get better as a man and as a leader. I'd be like, look at how I used to be now. Look at how I am now. So I think it'd be awesome to show growth because at the end of the day, I just feel like we live in a culture where everybody just has to be perfect, and for some reason, these people try to judge you for being human and having flaws. It's like the weirdest thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I forgot, man. We can't be perfect around here. So we can't be human. It's illegal to be human. Anyways, guys, we appreciate it. The great conversation. Listen, you guys, if you guys got more room in your hearts to hustle rather than hate, go and join the 1%, man. Go and join the 1%. We want to help you guys, man. We want to help you guys get to the next level. People that are positive, people that are beautiful, people that are willing to grow. You okay, my queen?
Yes, okay.
All right, baby. All right. Listen, guys, we appreciate you guys jumping on. Come to Instagram, Sean_T_Adams. Oh, one more thing, man. Listen, man, we want to help you guys. Anybody that wants more attention on their business, anybody that wants to blow up their business, guys, tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to get slapped in my face with a multiple 5-figure wire. Okay, and we want to help you guys. Like, you have no idea how great that feels to wake up tomorrow multiple 5 figures. It is amazing. I'm not saying this to brag. We want to help you guys. Anybody out there that's trying to get to their first 10K a month, 5K a month, whatever it may be, whether you got a lash business, coaching business, mindset business, whether you got a skincare business, any type of business, a flower business, we want to help you guys get more attention. Okay, more attention on your business so you guys can blow it up, guys. We're not perfect. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm a freaking multi-millionaire or billionaire. That's not what I'm saying. The only thing I'm telling you, I just speak on my reality, guys. We got a lot of stuff to figure out, but we can help you guys, man. One, get more attention. I want to see more business owners up here. I love that conversation. Make sure you guys DM me on Instagram the word viral, okay? If you're looking to blow your business up, if you're looking at, more importantly, help a bunch of people. We want to make a bunch of money so we can help a bunch of people. Okay, right?
Yes, okay.
So that is that. And ladies, listen, man. I would never do a relationship based off of sex. However, one thing I realize is that sex is very important in a relationship. So I stand on what I said. Any woman, I get messages every day from women trying to be my queen. If you're not prepared for me to every day, then we can't be, okay? Like every day. All right, so with that being said, guys, remember, man, it's your duty to hit that booty. If you're in a relationship, women deserve orgasms every single day. I'm standing on that. I know they say I shouldn't say this, but I'm just going to stand on it just because I know it pisses people off. I said it. And any woman that's in a relationship, I would dare her to disagree with me. If you don't think that you deserve those every day, I don't know what to tell you. But that's just my belief. I think that women deserve them every day. Give them to them every day. The pink Porsche instead of a that's the ugliest color ever. And you know what all you got to say? Where's your Porsche?
Where's your
Come on, baby. Can't wait to get a Dune buggy. They're going to be like, huh? Dune buggy. What up, y'all? What up, Instagram? What up, IG? IG. Let's get it. Y'all share this. Y'all share this. Y'all share this. Y'all share this. Share this, y'all. We got a lot of questions. Turning out really showing. Why would you call her a midget cancel? I didn't know. It's just ignorance. Why'd you call her a midget? Canceled? What? Guys, it literally was uneducation. She educated me.
It's a little bit of ignorance.
That's all. It's just ignorance, y'all. I'm very ignorant. We got to start educating people rather than just laughing at people and blah, 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 blah.
I don't know what a word was.
Oof. Sean, what do you love about Olivia? How much time do I got, man? Where the hell do I start? Man, I think a better question would be, what don't I love about Olivia? Because there's so much that I love about Olivia. Oh, man. I like the way, my favorite thing about her is her edges. Favorite physical feature is her edges, by far, her edges. She's just the most kind-hearted, creative, powerful woman I've ever met in my life. She has wisdom beyond her years. She's ambitious, she's smart, she's beautiful, strong, bold, funny, charismatic, fashionable. She's just a fucking dope motherfucker, man. I could go on forever about that, man. Don't ask me that, man. Look at what man wouldn't be freaking head over heels for Olivia. And on a real note, I pray every man, and I do mean every man, I pray every man finds a connection as divine as the one me and Olivia have.
Me too.
And I want to be honest with you guys on something. I know people talk about this, and I'm no relationship coach or dating coach. You guys know that. I'm just giving you guys my 2 cents. Guys, in my experience, trauma prevents people from connecting with themselves and from connecting with others. When you're dating people that are just pure, that have never been hurt, that don't have trust issues, that don't look at you as like a bad person, they're not out here saying like, oh, men ain't shit. It's just different, man. You guys don't realize that, but trauma really does be preventing us from like connecting with ourselves and connecting with others, man. So I don't know, man. I just think that more women deserve love without having to experience trauma first. It's just my 2 cents, y'all. Y'all may call me crazy for that. I know y'all probably cancel me for that, but that's what I believe. Do you plan on having children? You plan on having children, baby? You want to pop out some baby snapping turtles?
Yes, we can.
Ooh, I love you. You want to pop out some baby snapping turtles?
Snapping turtles.
Snapping turtles. Somebody say, how does it feel being one king and 1 of 7 wives, knowing, how do you think it will benefit you and Olivia? How do you think your team of new sisters will build together? I'm going to let Olivia go first. Olivia, how do you think that your team of new sisters will build together?
I think my team of new sisters will be amazing, and I know we will all push each other to our greatness, support each other, and because I got this from a business conference, but support means to bear the weight of, even during the tough times. So I just know that, in the situations, you're going to go through tough times and in good times as well. But to be able to bear the weight in any situation is what true support looks like. So I'm excited.
I'm excited too. And how do I feel? I honestly, guys, to be honest, Olivia's energy is so divine. Okay. Like permanently?
No. Just for like 5 seconds.
Okay. You're not fit. Okay. Go ahead. Do you think that? I just think, man, Olivia is more than enough. But 7 queens, one, I just know that, there's a lot of women out there who are really looking for kings. And I think there's just a shortage of men who are serious about building family. And honestly, I just have this vision of my family just inspiring a lot of people in America when it comes to beauty, when it comes to self-love, when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to mindset. I just think we're going to do a lot of good for a lot of people. A lot of good. A lot of good for a lot of people, guys. Almost brings me to tears thinking about it. All right, guys. Let's see. Can't nobody. How you feeling, my queen?
Amazing.
You look amazing. You are amazing. It's amazing. I'm the reason. Everybody. I don't know who Hannah Penny is, but her profile picture looks gorgeous, guys. You guys go hit her up. She looks absolutely stunning. And she looks smart and intelligent and powerful and graceful. I just seen her profile picture. I ain't see her profile, y'all, so she looks beautiful. Yolanda looks sweet. I'm the reason everybody's fired up this evening, no matter what you never do. All right, let's get somebody up here. Take that from me. My brain. It's amazing. Uh-oh, Jada declined. Jada, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Make you nervous still? I don't need to be nervous. I'm the reason. Somebody said, am I ready for my second queen? Yes, I actually am. I'm in a great place mentally, physically, spiritually. Great place. What's up?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I see y'all got the good shit tonight. We can have a good conversation.
What?
Huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah, that was weird. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody asked me, am I ready for my second queen? Yes. By the way, all the ladies that hit me up, I really appreciate y'all for real. It's very flattering. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys go and look at my queen highlight. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. I'm trying to get through my messages. I really appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Somebody that can talk to you when you're going through adversity, I think that says a lot about their character and their mindset. What up, Jay?
Hello?
What up?
Hi.
Hey.
Okay. I have a couple of questions.
First of all, what's your name? Where you from?
Oh, I'm Brandy and I'm from St. Louis.
Ooh. Andale, mama, uh-oh.
Anyways,
Popping the night.
so
Excuse me.
I had a quick question
All
about
right,
your business.
listen. All right, all right, here we go. We don't do it like this. I appreciate you. Peace. Y'all gonna either cooperate or y'all gonna get going. We ain't finna play that. Y'all can ask anything y'all want, but cooperate. Cooperate with the live, y'all. If y'all ain't gonna do that, y'all gonna have to go. What up? What up? Somebody came ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We have
Okay.
2 questions though.
Okay. What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Kiki. I'm from Atlanta, but I'm in New York right now.
Kiki, do you love
I
me? Are we
get that so many times.
riding? Say you not like this though. No, I'm just kidding. Would you be in a poly relationship?
See,
That's a yes.
I will join.
Anyways, no.
No, listen. I would
Anyways,
join a poly, but I wouldn't start a poly.
that's crazy. Anyways,
Really?
with that being said, what's your question?
So my question
My
is,
queen, you good back there?
so it's really for Olivia, but I think she.
Olivia, they got a question for you. Do you want me to pause the live? I thought you said it was gonna be 5 seconds, baby. You got people waiting on you. Come on, man. It's about them. It's about them.
Okay. So my question is, do you feel like it's kind of like different now, like, cause you joined you joined a poly relationship, and now you're having like to start over. Like, do you feel like it's a little different?
Nah. And to be honest with you, to keep it real,
Yeah.
Olivia was the original. Olivia was my queen long before Shanice became my queen. And that's just that's the truth. Like that, like out of my mouth. Olivia was the original, and me and Shanice dated a different version of me. The poly that I wanted with Shanice was very low vibrational. It was out of needs base. It was not coming from a sense of self-actualization, right? So what me and Olivia are seeking, and I don't mean to get too deep into it, but we're seeking self-actualization and then self-transcendence, right? And self-actualization is just getting to the highest version of ourselves, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, correct? So that was always our mission, right?
Yes.
And we aligned on that. When I wanted to do poly with Shanice, it was just like, oh, I know I want to have threesomes with girls. It was on some low vibrational, just out of sex stuff. What we want to do is partner with very powerful, generationally beautiful women and pull our talents together and see how we can do the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people and positively impact people, make a bunch of money, and not just for us, not for our ego, but to do it for our family, to do it for our legacy, and more importantly, to do it for the people that fucking need us, to do it for our communities, the communities that we come from, the families that we come from, the people that wish they had a hand up, you know? So Olivia was the one that got with this version of me. Shanice was kind of like gone, and like when Shanice talked about like, because when I first talked to Shanice about the poly, when she first came back, she was just like, I wouldn't say she wasn't on board because she was always supportive, but she was just like confused. She was like, Olivia doesn't like girls, this. And it was all this stuff. And I'm like, yo, that doesn't matter. Like it took me 29 years. I know I'm rambling, but it took me 29 years to figure out and this is when I became a man.
Yeah.
And before this, I was a fucking boy. It took me 29 years to realize that the most intimate thing you can do with a woman is not have sex with her. The most intimate thing you can do with a woman is to build with her.
That's true.
When I fucking discovered that shit, and I was like, damn, bro, the most intimate thing you can do with a woman is build with her. When I discovered that, it like changed my life. I was like, I felt like I had been living I was like, bro, what the fuck have I been doing? All this talent, all this knowledge, all this wisdom that I have. And I'm out here just fucking on girls and I'm not building them up. So now for me, it's to the point where I got disgusted with myself. I personally don't have sex with women I'm not in a relationship with.
Which is good.
Yeah, if we're not building, I'm not smashing. Period.
Okay. My other question is kind of dumb. But what's the pole for? I always see the pole in the background, but I never see no tricks. I never see nothing.
That's for you, Kiki. You got to come show us some tricks.
Oh no, Kiki ain't showing nothing.
Exactly.
But that was all my questions, y'all.
Like I need to hit it. Anything is possible.
But that was all, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it. You got a business?
I'm trying to start up a cooking business, but no, I don't have a business
What's
right now.
preventing you from starting a cooking business?
You're muted.
You're muted, superstar.
Sorry. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Mm-hmm.
So I started it, and I kind of stopped because of life and do it like that.
Makes sense. Okay. Well, just do it, figure it out, and help people, man, and that's gonna be awesome. All right.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Yep. Anything you want to say, baby?
No, nothing.
Make sure y'all go follow Olivia, y'all. Follow her page. Follow her page. Follow her page. We get a lot of requests. Uh-oh. They might be messing up. Would I want my daughter dating somebody like me? Absolutely. I would just want to have a conversation with them first, for sure. Where do you all see your relationship in 2 years? Olivia, I'm gonna let you go first. Where do you see our relationship in 2 years, Queen?
We are going to positively impact, I would say at that point, like thousands of people, just to thousands, hundreds of thousands, to just change their life in a different way and just get better. We always, we have the 1% group for people to get 1% better. We're just going to get people to another level. So I'm excited just to impact a lot of people.
Yes, I agree with her, but I think she should 10x that number. As a matter of fact, I think she should 100x that number. As a matter of fact, I think she should 1000x that number.
Yes.
Because when the content we're going to put out, we're going to inspire millions. Yes. But it's going to be three things: family, fitness, finances. We're going to be helping people build families, whether it's monogamy or polygamy, whatever. Fitness, we want to help people with that. And finances, we want to help people get their money right. I see us making millionaires every single month through our consulting services. Speaking of consulting services, anybody that wants to learn to get more attention, blow up their brand, and scale their business, we want to help you guys. DM me on Instagram Viral. I know we get a lot of requests. We got to start helping these business owners, man. We got to start helping you guys. DM me Viral on Instagram, and we're going to personally reach out and help you guys get more attention on your business, help you guys scale your business, help you guys monetize everything you got going on. With that being said, we're going to be creating millionaires every month with our consulting services. We're going to be helping people get in the best shape of their life, both mentally, physically, and spiritually. And we're going to be helping people have better family dynamics and increased family conversations, whether they want to do monogamy, polygamy, whatever. So we're just going to reach self-actualization, and then we're going to go to self-transcendence, okay, which is where you teach others, okay? So whatever your pain, whatever your trauma is, cure it and teach others how you did it, right? Because everybody knows that, money is one thing, impact is another, and success is about how many people you bless. And we want to bless a lot of people, and we're going to inspire millions of people. Millions of people. What's this, man? Okay, yeah. But we gotta find her. Okay, babe. And if not today, then tomorrow for sure. Thanks, babe. Also, baby, do me a favor. Next time you put that there, just let me know what you're thinking, because I can't read your mind. Does that make sense? See, the Instagram live is just being weird.
Yes, I found it actually.
It's being weird. So it's not allowing us. I don't know why it's being dumb.
Ugh.
All right, guys. It's being weird.
It is being weird.
Somebody put, I can tell you have a big, that's wow. Bro, I don't know how you know that, but it's true.
That's funny.
How the hell girls be knowing though? That BDE. They be knowing. I'm glad you know. I just thought you were trying to get my attention.
No.
Guys, we're trying to add you all, but I think Instagram might be tripping. Instagram might be tripping tonight. Let's go answer some questions. All the people messaging me to be my next queen, ladies, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go look at my queen highlight, and then if you're private, send me photos of you so I know who I'm talking to. And I look forward to having those conversations. As far as what I look for, just somebody that's beautiful, somebody that has a more beautiful personality, because an ugly spirit does beauty no justice. And then growth-minded, they actually want to grow, and they want to be pushed to their potential, and they want to do great things. They want to use their talents to help people. That's that. Somebody said, how can you be with a man that never wants to marry you? How can y'all be out here giving y'all body to people who won't give you gas money?
Hello.
Sean, if Olivia said that she doesn't want another queen, would you leave her? I would sit down and talk to her and see where she's coming from on that and why she feels that way. Maybe she's seeing something that I'm not seeing. Maybe she could raise my state of consciousness. But if her opinion just didn't align with like my mission, and I mean, if what she wanted to do didn't align with like the mission that I'm on, then I'm choosing my mission over a woman. I'm never going to be married to any woman. It's like I'm married to my mission, and we just happen to believe in the same mission. And what I want to do is for people, right? I don't believe in monogamy. I'm not going to put myself in a position to lie to a woman and to cheat on a woman. I've done that in the past. I never want to do that again. I think it's disgusting. I think it's shameful. It's just terrible. Just thinking about that. Like, I just would never want to do that to a woman. No woman deserves to be lied to. Some guys can be monogamous, right? But I just, I want to live my truth. Now, I'm not saying I want to be out here smashing everything, because that's not what I want. I'm very disciplined, very focused. I don't have casual sex. I don't have sex outside of relationships. But being intimate with one woman is just not really real for men, if they're actually honest. Most guys just don't have the courage to speak on it. Girls, y'all can't say that. That don't be the corniest stuff when you find out that a dude's cheating and he lied about it. And then you're like, bro, you didn't even need to lie. I can't say it's not like you don't be looking at dudes like they're corny. Y'all ask me questions, y'all. Bro, what? All right. There is that. Guys, I don't know why it's not allowing me to add y'all. Wow, Instagram's being weird. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, we're going to be there tomorrow. We'll go a little bit longer tomorrow. I don't know why it's tripping. Listen, guys, I appreciate you guys being on here. Thank you guys so much.